And the Kern Economic Summit returns this morning at the Bakersfield Marriott downtown. And joining us in Studio B is Dr. Hegde, Professor of Economics, Cal State University, Bakersfield. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Mike.
Appreciate it. What is going to be the big message coming out of this year's summit?
So the big message is, current economy, even though you hear about stuff that's happening all over the world, the current economy is doing well. And so we're focusing on a few sectors to say just how well the current economy is doing, what's coming ahead, and those kinds of things.
What are the three sectors that you're focusing on?
So the three panels, and we have panels here, about 45 minutes each. First one is on agtech. Another one is on aerospace and defense. And the third one is on entertainment.
And of those three, what's been the biggest right now as far as the economy goes?
Well, depends on where you are in Kern County. So ag is always big here, where we are in Bakersfield and in this area, in Central Valley. Of course, aerospace is big in Eastern Kern. And the newest impact on the sector, as you all know, is Hard Rock Cafe. So entertainment is a big thing as of now.
And Chris Kelly was one of the speakers last year at the event, and kind of looking forward to seeing what he says now that they've been open for a couple of months?
Yes, he'll be on the panel.
And that has been quite remarkable. When it comes to the economy, and you just touched on it a moment ago about the global impacts, the war in Iran and whatnot, what kind of impact have you seen so far? We've heard all the national reports of that, and the longer it goes on, what can we expect?
So the obvious one is the impact on energy prices, specifically oil, right? So you can see the price at the pump, and depending on how the market's viewed, because oil price is determined by the world supply and demand. So if it looks like there's going to be peace agreement, the prices come down. And it had come down recently, but then now that it seemed like maybe the war will be extended, the prices are going back up again.
When you're talking about having this summit and bringing all of these people together, several hundred for these types of things, what are you hoping they take away from this?
So a big part of it is understanding how the economy is working, the importance of all these different sectors, because you typically only hear about ag and oil when it comes to Kern County, but there's other things that are going on in Kern County. In addition to the panels, we will have two of our economists talking about what the state of the economy is at the moment, and they're always a big draw, they're popular. As well, this time, we also have somebody talking about the creative economy. Andrea Hansen from the Kern Dance Alliance will be there talking about the creative economy.
When you're talking about the economy, and you mentioned one of the panels is ag and oil, talk about the difference between that conversation 20 years ago compared to how it is today.
So the specific panel is ag tech. So we're focusing on ag tech. So looking at where we are in Kern County as far as the technology and agriculture. And that's the other thing. When you talk about the economy, it's no longer about just regular farmers going out there in the morning at 6 a.m. and producing, but it's about what technology can you use, because it is so competitive that every advantage you can have using the technology means just that much more profit.
And when you also talked about the aerospace, Eastern Kern County, what kind of an impact have you seen with that?
So again, anytime there's a war, that's an impact, and so one of the things, especially China Lake, what they do is develop these weapons, and so they have been seeing a lot of development and a lot of money going toward development just to be competitive, right? Because today's war and the future war is not the same as yesterday's war.
What are you hoping that attendees take away from this summit?
So the big thing would be understanding what's happening in Kern County and all the diverse activities that happen and the importance of that economy. And then also a B is just to say that, whatever's happening today may be temporary, but long-term outlook for Kern County, the economy is actually pretty good.
So no knee-jerk reactions when it comes to the economy?
Human nature to knee-jerk, but not necessarily needed.
Very good. Dr. Hegde, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your thoughts. And I would say, if you'd like tickets, you can go here or there, but it's sold out. So we apologize. You can go next year. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We'll be
Thanks
right
for
back.
having me.